That's me. County Executive Legate, distinguished colleagues, parents, and friends. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to Benjamin Banneker Middle School's 8th grade promotion ceremony. I am truly honored that so many parents, community members have come to participate in recognizing our students during this major milestone of academic achievement. The principles espoused by the Banneker faculty, coupled with the values of parents in our community for academic achievement, social and emotional development, and the respect for cultural and religious diversity are indeed manifested in your presence here today. To the 8th grade class, today is your day. You continue to make us proud as we have watched you grow and develop from children to adolescents. We share your excitement and enthusiasm about the future. Your work over the last 3 years has been filled with individual success, adversity, physical challenges, and social growing pains. But in spite of it all, you've remained persistent and determined in reaching your goals. So I have a question today for everyone in this auditorium. Are you ready to honor some great kids today? I said, are you ready to honor some wonderful children today? So, without further ado, we will now hear from one of our outstanding 8th grade students, Ms. Sydney Kamara.
I was not a work in progress. I say this because I was unaware to the fact that being in middle school for 3 years, work would be done. Middle school is hard. It is the hardest thing that I have ever completed. You have to balance social status, friends, grades, and people that come and go, all at the age of about 11 through 14. It is simply just hard, but it is beautiful because in my case, I have become someone who is very selfless, analyzing, funny, and strong-willed. I have learned that the people you start with, you may not finish with, and that is okay. Because if you take away at least one friendship that you cherish, you have succeeded. Fortunately, a lot of us here have done so. I learned a lot of things about myself that I did not know. I didn't know that having a lot of things on my plate made me nervous. I didn't know that I would become an overthinker, and I definitely did not know that I would never regret another decision I made ever in life, because life is simply too short for dwelling. I also didn't know that I would love simple things, like that I still love to watch SpongeBob, or randomly getting food with my friends, or most of all, living in a moment where fun things just happen. It all comes with the experience. In our generation, we have our biggest setback and asset, social media. It tells us how to eat, what to wear, who to talk to, and how we should handle real-life situations. It is a distraction. It is a distraction from thinking, it is a distraction from feeling, and it is a distraction from going up at your own pace. But it is also a pedestal. It is a place for your voice to be heard. It is a place for you to utilize ideas, and it is a place for you to set your own trends. There is good and bad in it all, but the choice is always yours. The choice is yours to learn something, the choice is yours to always succeed, and the choice is yours to be proud in the path that you have paved for yourself. I would like to thank my English teacher, Mr. Ellis, who pushed me to be better and made sure he stopped at nothing to make sure I was learning inside of the classroom. And my Spanish teacher, Ms. Barrios, who just met me this year, but loved me outside of the classroom because she saw a piece of me inside of herself. To end my chapter here, I would like to recite a quote from Maya Angelou. I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of yourself. Thank you.
We're going to introduce each speaker. I'd like to introduce Mr. Dante Hume.
8th grade has been an exhilarating adventure, but now it's time to move in from middle school to high school. You never fail until you stop trying. Helping people makes them keep trying and striving for new things. Helping other people is not our job, it's a mission. As more people ask for help, it's going to be harder to keep everyone in check. Many people believe that high school is going to be the same as middle school. Well, that's not true. For some, it's going to be harder. For some, it's going to be easier. But one thing will improve. The paintings of your future since elementary school. Elementary school, you learned how to take your first steps into painting a picture. It was a high story to remember. During middle school, you start taking your classes for constructing. However, 8th grade year was the hardest. Walking to each class knowing everyone looks up at you. There was more work for you. Helping others make them paint easier on themselves. It makes it easier about not to be stressed out about what to paint. I realized 8th grade was easier than other grade, but people hasn't seen it yet. They haven't realized the amount of paint in front of them is astonishing. However, when we went to Washington, D.C. and trying to be on your best behavior, it only became more clear. Even though many people were trying to be on their best behavior, you would still make mistakes, even if it wasn't your fault. I mean, it's Washington, D.C., who wouldn't do that? Even if you made mistakes, you started to work on your painting of your life story. Seeing the 3 branches at work was enough to make me go to sleep. Like, who cares? But if that job suits you, grab some paints from it. We learn past mistakes so they won't happen again. Then again, you learn history so you won't do the same mistakes. Every time I would work on my painting, I'd always ask myself, why do I have to take these courses? What's the point in doing this? Well, the answer is simple. To have an amount of paint I can't have anywhere else. For example, I have never gone ice skating before. When I went to the all-school field trip, I had to walk on my skates for 30 minutes before I was able to skate. Oh yeah, don't forget all the trips, falls, all the pain and suffering I had to suffer watching my friends skate without me. I can't stand that. But I learned something from it. I suck at ice skating. It wasn't nice, if you know what I mean. I also learned that not everyone can be good at everything. I always have people coming up to me saying, why are you so good at everything? You're good at everything. Many people can be who they want to be. They just don't put in the effort. Not everyone's painting is perfect. There is going to be that one fly that's going to fly and buzz around your face and probably get in your eye. I had that experience once. However, we must suck it up and keep moving forward. I made a mistake of running up 72 flights of stairs in New York City on the Statue of Liberty. I didn't do it once, but twice. I got Miss Lee yelling at me over here behind Dr. Lee. It wasn't a pleasant experience. But even though I got in trouble by Miss Lee, I loved doing that because it gave me a vivid idea of what to paint for my painting. My favorite thing to do in life is play music. Violin, piano, orchestra, maybe band. I don't know, I'm not a band player. But going to New York City to play an instrument made me realize something. There are many ways to paint your painting. Going to New York City made me see my painting in another angle. Going to places can help see you paint your painting. You may even reconstruct your painting with paints from different countries. But no matter what courses or field trips you take, even if they are exactly the same to another person, your painting shows your course of action. All schools are different with their paints. The teachers, Mr. Ellis, Miss Lee, Miss Proto, Miss Whitaker. I'm sorry if I didn't mention your name. I can't mention all of them. The teachers are your shopkeepers. They retired a long time ago. You are just artists. All of you people sitting in the audience, all the kids in the middle section. The classes are your shops of colors. The field trips are gifts. Take the gift with gratitude. But will you use it? What shade of color you buy and use is up to you. Paintings have more than one meaning, to yourself and to others around you. But whatever you do, you are you. If you aren't yourself, then your painting isn't worth keeping.
Our next speaker is Prince Adam.
Graduation, a celebration, a time looking back on lesson learned, adventure shared, bright moon filled with special meaning. A farewell, a time for saying goodbye to old friends, to good times you know, a time for pass away memory, credit for tomorrow, a beginning, a time for looking forward, a time to set new goals, to dream new dreams, to try to win and see what lies beyond.
And our next speaker is Elvis Martinez Vilda.
Hello, student staff. We, my friends, we talk all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking that times will never change. I keep thinking times will only be the same when we leave this year. We won't be coming back. No more hanging out because we will be on a different path. If you got something that you need to say it now, because you don't have another day. After we leave from here, we are moving on and we cannot slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. It's like a song that says, I keep thinking about the night in June. I did not know much about love for my friends. How would I feel once I leave? It seems real. Me and you, we will talk, get excited, and laugh. We get so scared, laughing with each other, thinking like this is not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. As our lives change, come from whatever, we will still be friends forever. We can get the big jobs and make the big money. We look back, how that joke will still be funny. We will try to remember everything we learned from school, how we break every single rule. Will little brain Bobby be the stockbreaker man, can tell others to find a job that would not interfere with my tan. I keep thinking it's time to fly, and this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. As our life changed, whatever, we will still be friends forever. We think about how we can survive out there. Can we make it somehow? I guess. I thought this will never end, and suddenly, it's like we are women and men. Will the past be a